Ādau śraddhā tato sādhu-saṅgaḥ. Spiritual life begins, first of all, śraddhā, some faith. Just like you are coming here kindly to hear me, as you have got a little faith. This is the beginning. Without faith, you could not spare your time here, because here there is no cinema playing, there is no political talks, nothing of this. It may be, to some, it is very dry subject. Very dry subject. But still you come. Why? Because we have got some little faith. Oh, here is Bhagavad Gita. Let us hear it. So the faith is the beginning. A faithless cannot have any spiritual life. Faith is the beginning. Ādau śraddhā. Śraddhā. And this faith, faithfulness, as much it is intensified, you make your progress far. So this faith has to be intensified. The beginning is the faith. And now, as you make your faith intensified, so you become progressive in the spiritual path. Sādhu-saṅgaḥ, tato sādhu-saṅgo. If you have got some faith, then you will find out some sadhu or some saint, some sage, who can give you some spiritual enlightenment. That is called sādhu-saṅgaḥ. Ādau śraddhā. The basic principle is śraddhā, and the next step is sādhu-saṅgaḥ, association of spiritually realized persons. That is called sadhu. Ādau śraddhā tato sādhu-saṅgaḥ tato bhajana-kriyā. And if there is actually association of a spiritually self-realized person, then he will give you some process of spiritual activities that is called bhajana-kriyā. Ādau śraddhā tato sādhu-saṅgaḥ tato bhajana-kriyā tataḥ nartha-nivṛttiḥ syāt. And as you are more and more engaged in spiritual spiritual activities, so proportionately your material activities and affection for material activities will diminish. Counteraction. When you engage in spiritual activities, your material activities diminishes. But mind that material activities and spiritual activity, the difference is that suppose you are engaged as a medical man, you don't think that if I become spiritually engaged, then I have to give up my profession. No. That is not. You have to spiritualize your profession. Just like Arjuna, he was a military man. He became a spiritualist, that means he spiritualized his military activities. So these are the techniques. Ādau śraddhā tato sādhu-saṅgaḥ tato bhajana-kriyā ata nartha-nivṛttiḥ syāt. Anartha means that creates my miseries. Material activities will continue to increase my miseries. And if you adopt spiritual life, then your material miseries will be gradually decreased and practically it will be nil. And when we are actually free from material affinities, then your real spiritual life begins. Tataḥ, you become attached. You cannot give up anymore. When you are anartha-nivṛttiḥ, when your material activities completely stop, then you cannot give up. Tataḥ. Ādau śraddhā tato sādhu-saṅgaḥ tato bhajana-kriyā tataḥ nartha-nivṛttiḥ syāt tato niṣṭhā. Niṣṭhā means faith. Your faith becomes more firm, fixed up, steady. Tato niṣṭhā tato ruci. Ruci means you will simply hanker after spiritual things. You won't like to hear anything except spiritual message. You won't like to do anything except spiritual activities. You won't like to eat anything which is not spiritualized. So your life will be changed. Tato niṣṭhā, tataḥ shakti, then attachment, then bhava. Then you will be transcendently, I mean to say, ecstatic side. There will be some ecstasy. And that is these are the, different states for highest platform of spiritual life. Tato bhava. Tato bhava. Bhava, that bhava stage is the right platform from where you can directly talk with the Supreme Lord. So we have to gradually find out that stage of life. Here the Lord says that by force we cannot stop anyone's material activities. That is not possible. By force it is not possible. So any other system of spiritual realization, either by the process of philosophical speculation or by the process of artificial, gymnastic of this body, or meditation, forceful meditation. Whole day I am working in a material atmosphere. Suppose for 2 hours I meditate. Of course it will make some progress. Anything spiritual action, that will not go in vain. That is a fact. But that progress is very slow. Very slow. Our determination should be, I am very glad to say that this boy, Mr. Paul, he says sometimes, Swamiji, I want to increase my spiritual life immediately. Take patience. It will be done, of course. When you have got such desire, God will help you. He is within you. He simply try to see how much sincere you are. Then He will give you all opportunities to increase your spiritual life. Tesam satadujuktanang bhajatang prītipūrvakam dadāmi buddhi yogam. So, if we become sincerely to be servant of God, just like Arjuna became, and if we want to serve His purpose and mission, as soon as the Lord is within you, Ishara sarvabhutanam viddhesha arjuna tishtati, He is simply waiting when you are turning your face towards Him. You are now turned your face toward Maya, the illusion. As soon as you turn your face towards Him, He will help you in every respect. Every respect. He is so kind, He is so merciful. Just like father, however rebellious son he may be, as soon as comes to his father, Father, forgive me, I shall now obey you. The father at once, he was always ready to forgive you. Father is so kind to the son that he wants, if my son comes back, I shall forgive him all his misgivings. If he comes back, that's like a good boy. That is a natural instinct, you see. Similarly, whatever we have done, never mind. If we take this step, that from now we have got the opportunity of human life. Now this life, I have enjoyed material life in various lives, at cats and dogs and so many lives. The ahara nidra bhaya mainthanancha, the same pleasure, eating, sleeping and sexual intercourse and to take protection of their... So this is not the business of human life. The human life is just to understand my relationship with the Supreme and engage myself in that engagement. That should be the mission of life.